Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Major Money, where we are doing, as always, our Flex Friday plays. If you're not familiar, every Friday, PrizePicks lets us get a protected lineup as long as it is a flex play. It varies in amount. This week, I know mine's $5. Other people's might be a little bit different, but sometimes it's 5, sometimes it's 20. This time I have a $5 one. So we'll be building my play live on stream today. I already have my picks set out, though. I'm not doing it quite just off the dome, but I have a couple that I don't know. I looked at them, thought they were a great plays. So, as always, not guaranteeing anything. There's no guarantees in sports betting except for new member offers and sign up bonuses. And that for PrizePicks is free $50 in promo funds if you use the code 5 after you play $5. You'll see that at the bottom of your screen rotating through. Use the code 5, get $50 instantly. That's in promo funds. You don't even have to hit that lineup. So $5 to 50, easy 10x right there, even if you miss your lineup. Flex Friday is a good time to do that because you can use your flex play for this, and then you don't even have the possibility of losing that $5. So like I said, I'm going to do a 6 play today. I typically, if y'all are familiar with the show, I typically do a 4 play if I have my $20 Flex Friday, playing it on a little bit safer side. But with my $5 ones, let's have some fun and let's go for a 6. 6 pair, 25x, hit it. I get $125 off my free $5 play, no risk. So my bankroll does not go down even if I lose. I can go 0 for 6, which would be impressive. And I would just get that $5 right back in promo funds. So without further ado, let us jump into my picks today. Now, it's a pretty common topic that a lot of people are talking about. There is a very good player that is now suspended tonight, and that's Anthony Edwards. So obviously I can't play his picks. So how does that play into this? I think a guy that's been very good recently, Naz Reid. I've loved him ever since out of college. I mean, he showed his athleticism in college, lost some weight now. It's even quicker, more athletic, and really exploding last year, becoming the 6th man of the year. And this year, playing good. You can see his rebounds is one of the more popular plays. He's been doing great. I expect that to continue. He is playing Utah, though. So there's a lot of there's rebounding opportunities there, but Utah does also have some pretty solid rebounders. The one I'm going with, because I think this is a pretty solid play with Anthony Edwards out, is over 17.5 field goal attempts. Someone's got to take up those shots. You can see he's had 18, 16, 18, 21, and then 10. That is all with Anthony Edwards. 3 of them against OKC, went over against all of them. Utah, not a great team. I think Naz Reid has a very good chance to have a very good game, but at minimum, I think he's going to get up 18 shots. Like I just read this game. He's the guy that's taking all those shots that Anthony Edwards normally takes. So I love this over 17.5 field goal attempts for Naz Reid here. That is my first play. Like I said, I mean, he's hit it with Anthony Edwards, been playing very good basketball as of late. But I think he's going to get his shots up because honestly, they need him to. Now, my next play that I'm going to do is, for the fun of it, I'm going to do the most popular play. I have Anthony Edwards. I have a Michael Porter Jr. signature right next to my bed that my sister got me for Christmas a couple years ago. So shout out to that. Shout out to my sister. He's been killing it as of late. His rebounds have been constantly popular. His rebounds assists have been popular. I mean, Michael Porter Jr., I think, is one of the best third options. It keeps going away and coming back. We'll see if it comes back. But I'm still including it because I already submitted my lineup right before I got up here. 6.5 rebounds. I just think, we're going to ride the hot hand with the guy doing what he's been doing this whole time. And now, obviously, that it's went away. The matchup has just completely escaped my mind right now for whatever reason. So let's see. I got to pull it up here again because my mind has just gone blank as always. They're playing Detroit. Detroit's been playing very good basketball as of late. Does have some good rebounders. They have Cade, they have Durant, they have several good people, but Michael Porter Jr., that functional size, I like this play still. We'll see if it shows back up a little bit later, but it is the over 6.5 rebounds. Now, this is the guy that I think should be MVP. And that's, Nikola Jokic having an incredible season, but Shea has been historic as well, and has been just absolutely dominating. He's playing Atlanta. Atlanta, terrible defensive team. They can put up a lot of points, but 33 points. There's a good chance he hits this. That's just a little bit too high for my liking. His points, rebounds, assist at 45.5 is not too bad either, considering the matchup. But in my opinion, the play that I think is going to be really good today is over rebounds and assist. 6 each. I think he is a game where he could possibly have a triple double. You can see he's at 11, 18, 16, 10, and 3. That's the All-Star game, so that's not really a last 5. But so 2 and 2 in his last 4. And the other 10 and 11. He's always around this number. He doesn't just score, a lot of people think he does, but against this matchup with Atlanta, I think there's a lot of opportunities, one for rebounds and then a lot of opportunities for assist because, Shea can just do anything he wants at will. The argument would be Dyson Daniels, but I'm not too worried about that. I'm taking Shea to do what he always does. I do not care who his matchup is. He's a very consistent player, but I think his points is a little high today. Like I said, points, rebounds, assist is not too shabby, but I do like this rebounds assist. That's the one that jumped out to me. So I like that. Another one I like that I can't play is this 17 assist for Trey and Shea. I think that's a pretty good one. Trey obviously will take the bulk of that, but this is a pretty good square in my opinion. I'm not taking that, but it's another one. I did take in another lineup. What's up, Daniel? How are you doing? Daniel's always in here, always saying hey. But all right, now, like I said, Jokic is having a really good season, and I'm taking already one Nugget square. I'm going to take another, and it's not going to be his points, rebounds, assists either. I am going to be taking not his rebounds, but his defensive rebounds. It went up 0.5 since I got all of my plays. We'll just take it here. I would love that 9 because he's been very consistent at that 9, but it jumped up 0.5. That means a lot of people are taking the over. I'm still going to ride it. Once again, Detroit, good rebounders. A good team. They're playing very good as of late. Jokic, I'm just taking him to hit his 9 defensive rebounds. I don't think he's going to get too many offensive rebounds. His rebounds is at 12. In this game specifically, I don't think there's going to be too many. You can see he's not consistently getting offensive rebounds at the rate he would have to. He would have to get 3. Well, I guess now 2.5. You'd have to get 2.5, which is this number here to hit. So there's no extra value. Sometimes we've talked about you can get value by playing a specific one or combining them for rebounds overall. But I like this defensive for this matchup. Don't think there's going to be too many offensive rebounds, in my opinion, for Jokic. I think the Nuggets, I think, should win this game, but you have Cade Cunningham on the other side, and how Cade Cunningham has been playing. He's not always just doing it with points. He's been one of the league leaders in assists. He's doing other things. And that brings me into my next one. It is a Cade Cunningham. I'm actually going to – hurts me to do it. Y'all know he's one of my favorite players not on the Heat. I'm going under. You can see, once again, February 16th All-Star game. But he's had 21, 32, 38, and 25. Now, Denver is – I think it's a sneakily good team. I think a lot of people have been discrediting Denver for how good they are because of just simply they're not they don't feel like Denver the past couple of years, to be honest. But they're a very good team. I'm going under here because I think this could, maybe it's just me reading this wrong, but I think this could be a pretty wide margin here. And I think Cade could do a lot of other things, as in like passing the ball and rebounding. So I'm not saying he's going to have a bad game, but 28 points, I'm taking his under on this. He could easily have 35. I mean, the way he's been playing this year, but I think the play for Cade today is going under on his points. I just think they'll be able to potentially run away with it, the Nuggets, and then that obviously give him a little bit less time. Let's see if Porter Jr., if his rebounds came back up. It did not. So the most popular play is not quite up there. You can see his defensive rebounds, not too bad. We'll just put that in the square for now. So see if it comes back, though. And our last play, the Miami Heat are playing. I have to do a Miami Heat prop here. We always have to get one in if they are playing. And I'm going to go with the guy, I think who's – I hate using like resurgence because I don't think he's ever like really been gone to the extent that people like think he is. But I'm going with Bam over 19.5 points. He's playing Indiana. If y'all know, there's a guy on Indiana that Bam does not particularly care for because he was snubbed from Team USA for him. Miles Turner. I don't care if Miles Turner plays or not. I don't care anything. Anytime I think Miles Turner is, on that team, rostered, employed, paid by that team, I think Bam's going to have a good game. You can see he's been more consistent than he has at the start of the year, 27-19. So that is a loss, but it's just right there. 24-14, it was a bad game. 20 in their blowout win against Atlanta. I guess technically not really a blowout. It was kind of close, and then they stretched it a little bit at the end. But a good game for Miami. Indiana, I've talked about it several times on the show, that they just – I take overs against Indiana. Even when they're playing good, I still feel like stars get their own, especially, like I said, a motivated guy like Bam Adebayo, who's been hitting his shots at an elite level as of late. So I'm taking him to go over. That's going to be my Miami Heat prop today. That's going to be my 6th pick. Like I said, it's going to be a Flex Friday play, so it's protected 25x if all 6 get right. If 5 do hit, that is a 2x, so a very big penalty for missing just one. If 4 hit, that is a 0.4x. Not too worried about that with our Flex Friday, where we get our money back. And I can switch this entry fee to $5 to see 125 if I hit all of them. So let's go back over my plays again. Naz Reid, 17.5 field goal attempts over. That's with Anthony Edwards out. Shea, SGA, should be the MVP, over 12 rebounds and assists versus Atlanta. Very good game for overs as well. Detroit, Bam just went away too. Detroit, 9.5 defensive rebounds for Nikola Jokic versus Detroit. Playing that, Cade Cunningham, 27.5 points under. Michael Porter Jr., we can see if it's back there. I lost you. I think I'm back now. It wouldn't be a major money without technical difficulties. I don't know when I lost y'all, but Michael Porter Jr., 6.5 rebounds. It was the most popular play. But now it's taken off. Let's see if it pops back up. Sometimes it will. Be looking at that for the start of the game, and then Bam, who went away right then and there. Maybe we found some good squares to where they're taking away some of our squares, and you have to – maybe I found some good squares today. But I will tweet out my picks right after. As always, Flex Friday, amazing time to join the site of PrizePicks, and I did just get a notification that helps our Miami Heat props. of Andrew Wiggins has been ruled out. Someone's got to take more shots. Maybe that's why Bams went away, because they might bump that up. So be looking out for that. I really like that 19.5. I already secured that. So I think it just got even better now. But use the code 5 when you sign up. You get $50 in promo funds instantly when you play $5. So Michael Porter Jr. showed right back up. So if you like that square, you want to join 120,000 of us in playing that square. Get it before it pops away again. We will see y'all next time on Major Money. Let's have a good night. And as always, that we always end this with, let's steal some money from PrizePicks. See y'all next time.